Welcome to Whiteman Park and to our very special Woodland Reserve, a world-class breeding facility for some of Western Australia's rare and endangered wildlife. Some of the animals and birds you might catch a glimpse of tonight include the short-beaked echidna, western grey kangaroos, tawny frogmouth, southern bulbul owl, tamar wallaby, bushstone curlew, quenda, barn owl, and the critically endangered woylie. These and many other species are part of the unique ecosystem that thrives here at Whiteman Park, a biodiversity hotspot featuring a remarkable range of creatures, including 7 different types of frogs, 32 reptile, 8 mammal, 100 bird, and 150 invertebrate species. One of the park's key roles is the protection and conservation of native habitat. Of the park's total area of nearly 4,000 hectares, more than half comprises permanently protected Banksia woodlands and Melaleuca damplands unique to the Swan Coastal Plain. Woodland Reserve is a special area of 200 hectares within the park that aims to recreate a natural, protected and predator-proof coastal plain landscape where plants, animals, birds and insects can live as they did before European settlement of the Perth area. What makes it so special is its unique location. It is in an area of the park that incorporates all 3 habitat types of the Swan Coastal Plain: open heathlands, Melaleuca damplands, which are wet during winter but dry out during summer, and the Banksia woodlands, complete with Grand Jarrah and Marri. You will experience all 3 of these environments tonight, and you'll notice some of the revegetation and weeding work being done to return the area back to its pre-settlement condition. The reserve's main focus is the critically endangered woylie, as it's called by the Noongar Aboriginal people. It is also known as the brush-tailed bettong. The population of this WA native has suffered dramatically through habitat loss and the introduction of feral predators. There are now fewer than 2,000 in the wild. Fortunately, our bushland is providing a safer home for them, with scores of young woylies reared each year.
Woodland Reserve is an important project for 2 reasons. The first one, it's where we captive manage our woylie population, and they're an endangered species. And secondly, it's a place where you can encounter our wildlife up close. You can see those woylies, the quenda, the bushstone curlews, and as a special treat we've got the Tasmanian sugar gliders, and they're fabulous.
The reserve, like the rest of the park, is teeming with life. During the day, you can see many different reptile and bird species. But it's after the sun goes down that you have the best opportunity of seeing many of our other residents in their natural environment. There are 2 animals that you'll definitely get to see tonight: the woylie and the quenda. They look very similar, but there is a simple way to tell which is which: the distinctive way they move. The woylie, with its long, brushy tail and short arms, hops through the undergrowth at speed. The quenda, with its coarse, shiny hair and usually stumpy tail, runs on all 4s and has a body shape similar to the common rat. For many of our animals, first contact with the reserve is the soft release enclosure. This is an intensive management area where animals coming from direct human care are first released. It's like a halfway house where they get used to the natural habitat, but with some extra support. Here, they are fed a daily diet of fruits, vegetables, nuts, and herbivore pellets to supplement their food supply. Each week, enrichment items like bark, sap and branches are introduced into the soft release enclosure to help them maintain their natural behaviours and to give them something interesting to do. The weight, growth and breeding rates of animals in soft release and the larger reserve are monitored every 3 months to measure the overall health of the population. Our focus is on preserving the integrity of our woylie population by ensuring that animals bred here maintain their genetic viability. During your tour, please stay on the path at all times to help limit the spread of dieback, a fungal disease that affects Banksia and jarrah trees. Watch your footing because woylies and quenda like to burrow for food. This is a natural area, so you might come across snakes, ticks and other bitey critters. If something takes a liking to you, your tour guide and support officer have a first aid kit and can give you advice on treating minor bites. The fence enclosing the reserve is fully electrified to protect the animals from predators, so please don't touch it and be careful as you enter the first gate. This tour includes a stop at an unfenced wetland, so parents please keep a close eye on your children while we're at this stop. Flash photography is permitted, but please bear in mind that most of the animals you see tonight have very sensitive eyes for night vision. Too much light is not good for them. Now that you know a little more about Whiteman Park and Woodland Reserve, let's go and meet some of our remarkable nocturnal residents.